helps with. So there. Now just seal it up. Okay, so I have something in my hair, my husband says. Okay, I think I got it. It's probably an herb.
It is.
So the fact that people were had a cold here, I normally give all of the other things that you see me making teas with. You saw me earlier. But because everybody's better now, I want to make sure that they stay better. And I want to make sure that now the body begins to heal from what happened, whatever the cold was or the virus was. And I want to help the body to rid it, even though they're much better now. So the thing that I'm making for my daughter today, now that she's fever-free and she's better, I'm not going to give her the other stuff, but I'm going to give her something that's very delicate, but also helps with the viral load and helps to heal the constitution of the body. So those are elderflowers. So elderflowers and linden flowers are very, very medicinal. They're very gentle on the body to help get rid of infections and flus and colds and things like that. I actually am hoping to grow an elderberry bush on my property so that I can have my own and I don't have to order it. So this, guys, you should have this in your inventory of health remedies. So what I'm going to do here is just take a little bit of the elderberry and like a scoop. And if you notice, you can actually put this on the fire. But here's where you put the tea. You put it in the glass jar. Put that in there. And if you're coming closer, you'll see what I'm doing. So then I just pour. You know what? I'm going to do two because I'm going to have some of this as well. Even though I wasn't sick. So 2 or 3. Here we go. I'm very generous. So I put that's the scoop in there. I might have gotten it a little wet, so I'm going to keep it out, scoop it and let it dry. You don't want to get your herbs wet. So I'm going to take the water, and if you're coming close, you'll see how you just pour it on top of the herbs in there. Can you see the herbs in there? You just pour it on top of those herbs. The linden flowers. And look at the color that comes out. It's so pretty. And it's a very gentle smell as well. And you can feel as you're drinking this that it's healing your body, but in a very delicate way. So that's why I love about linden flowers and elderflowers is the gentleness that they have. And as you're sipping and enjoying and relaxing, it's also healing you. So you can see I fill it all the way up. And there you go, a pot of healthy medicinal tea that will help the body to heal from the malady that it just experienced, whether it was cold or flu or whatever. And I'll just have this on the side and my daughter can sip this all day with a little bit of honey, and that's it. Okay, so as you can see here, my house is a wreck. I took all of my herbs out, all of my jars, my apothecary, and went through everything. I've been meaning to do this for so long. So today was a day of inventory, settling jars that were half empty, refilling them, going in my cupboard and also ascertaining what's left of the herbs that I use. As you notice, I just show you thyme. That's my go-to for any type of breathing issues or asthma or colds. And so, of course, you can see ginger here. It's very hot because it was frozen. I freeze a bunch in my freezer, and then as I need it, I take it out. I boil it to get it soft, and then I chop it. So it's really hot on my fingers in this video here. So I'm doing 2 things today. I'm looking for things in my apothecary to help with a cold and flu that my children are getting over with right now. Seems to have been going around the neighborhood. And I'm also thinking, since my daughter's fever has subsided, that now she's on the way to healing, and I'll give her herbs and tonics that will now fortify that and reinforce the body's ability to restore its health and restabilize itself. So that's what I'm doing here. So again, I have 2 batches, one big pot of cold and flu tea here with the ginger and at least 15 herbs that I've been doing for years together. And if I tell you, even when we had COVID, people were shocked because it was very mild for my entire family of 5 of us in this house. And I owe it to this tea, the concoctions that I've been using for years. So now I'm also looking and deciding with the mild tea that I want to give my daughter, because she gets like upset if it tastes like bitter or whatever. And we all know that bitter is better. But I'm thinking of an herb that I'll add to the tea for her that will kind of soften the taste for her. So I decided to add some rose petals in there. Rose tea is so delicious. The vitamin C content is so high. And so here I am putting it all together for her and myself, as you'll see. So the fact that people were had a cold here